As the most stubborn president in American history, Trump still does not recognize Biden's victory. Even though his term of office has entered the countdown, he is still uniting with his supporters to prepare a final counterattack. According to a report by the Capitol Hill, at the end of December, 2 enthusiastic fans who supported Trump organized a grand rally. More than 60,000 people have expressed that they will attend Trump's inauguration on January 20th. In order to oppose Biden's rise to power. Although Trump himself did not respond positively to this, he expressed his strong dissatisfaction on Twitter. "I am very disappointed in the United States Supreme Court, and so is our great country." Trump even tweeted a mobilization order for his fans, asking for a mass protest in Washington, D.C., on Jan. And while the U.S. Senate and House of Representatives will hold a joint session on January 6 to confirm the Electoral College vote, while Trump has been reluctant to admit it, his calls to Georgia election officials to find electoral votes likewise confirm his defeat.
So, look, all I want to do is this. I just want to find 11,780 votes. So tell me, Brad, what are we going to do? We won the election, and it's not fair to take it away from us like this. And it's going to be very costly in many ways. And I think you have to say that you're going to re-examine it.
We have to stand by our numbers. We believe our numbers are right.
In fact, after Trump issued the news that a protest rally was held in Washington, tens of thousands of Americans have signed on the rally registration website within a short period of time, preparing to pour into Washington on January 6 and impose pressure on the 2 houses of Congress. This approach was strongly opposed by the Washington Police and the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Washington Police Commissioner Peter Newsham claimed, "The president is inciting millions of people to riots and throwing the United States into a storm of internal fighting." The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention also issued a warning: Trump supporters generally do not want to wear masks. The protest rally will further worsen the COVID-19 epidemic in Washington. However, in Trump's eyes, these are nothing compared to his career. On the evening of December 31st, riots broke out in downtown Portland. Demonstrators took to the streets and smashed buildings and clashed with the police. Many shops and banks on the roadside were smashed, and some demonstrators even set fire on the street, and then began to besiege the Federal Court and Justice Center building. However, such riots still failed to allow the Trump administration to make any expressions. Obviously, Trump can openly encourage riots on the internet for his own self-interest, and completely put the American people on nowhere. This kind of killing with a knife of somebody else is enough to see as despicable. Of course, these are only his last stubbornness, but it is a pity that the stubbornness of a politician has to come at the cost of the entire turmoil in the United States.